If you're on a job hunt and sending your resumes left, right, and center to various companies and not getting any response from them, then you must watch this video till the end. My name is Zubair and I have been into this industry for the last 2 decades, and I have got some very critical and important observations about your CVs which I receive in a very large number. Now, these are certain common mistakes which you are doing unknowingly and which is reducing your chance of getting employment. In the era of pandemic where jobs are less, your CV should give the right message, right information, right formatting, right time, and most importantly, your CV should reach the right person. So in this video, I'm trying to figure out certain common mistakes which people are doing unknowingly and which I have observed, not taken it from anyone else, but whatever CVs which you are receiving. The number one is no mention of location in any of the job roles. I receive a CV, I am reading the candidate worked as a sales executive, then senior sales executive, then area manager, and wherever he has mentioned his job designation, nowhere he has mentioned that which city he has worked. So please check your CV. If you are not mentioning which area, which territory, which location, which city you are working, then that reduces the chance of getting a call. Second, poor formatting. Formatting is something nowadays. There are a lot of softwares, mobile applications, websites where you can prepare your CV on your own, where you don't have to do much of an effort. You have to just punch in your information like you punch in on Facebook or a LinkedIn or a Naukri.com profile. You just do that. When you do that, it gives you a lot of options which are very, very beautifully formatted CVs. So those options, few are paid options, few are free options. So whatever you like, please make a CV which is very neat, very nice and properly formatted. Right font selection. Third and very important point is right font selection. I have seen people using all sort of crazy fonts, all their computer skills they are applying in the font selection. Please use basic fonts. The fonts which are acceptable are Calibri, Arial, then your Times New Roman, Verdana. So these are 3-4 fonts which immediately comes to my mind. So similar fonts would be there, but you use font which are neutral, which are not very cursive, which are not artistic font. The objective of the CV is to give your information about it, not about your font selection skills. Spelling and grammar errors. Let me tell you, this is a very big letdown for any recruiter or any employer who is looking at your CV. In the era where you have grammar check, spell check in almost all the softwares, if you are making in MS Word, you can check your grammar, you can check your spellings. Even if you are not doing, despite having that feature, if you are not doing that, shows that you are sending this message that you are not serious about yourself. Your CV is your first impression. So whenever you are applying for something, you send your CV first. So for that job, your prospective recruiter or employer looks at your CV, and if they encounter a spelling mistake, that clearly gives the message that you are not serious, you are not organized, or you don't know proper English. Right? The next and very important common mistake is no date of birth. For certain jobs, companies have got requirement the candidate should be below 30 years of age, or below 35 years of age, or below 40 years of age, or below 28, depending on organization to organization. So if you are applying for any such job where they have mentioned that they are looking at certain age, and in your CV there is no date of birth mentioned, that means your chances of getting a call from them is 0. Why? Because the person who is shortlisting and screening the CVs, he has been given one criteria, that the CV should, the candidate should be below this age. That's a tick mark for him or her. So if your CV is not having, CV does not have the date of birth, your CV is out of the lot. So very important, please do not do these mistakes. Next, and very important, is CV without photograph. In today's era, where your photograph is a marketing tool for yourself, your candidature. So you should use a photograph which is very professional, which is very corporate, and a photograph which gives a right close up of your personality. Do not wear a photograph with a specs, so with the goggles. So if you are using certain photographs for Instagram, if you're using certain photographs for Facebook, those photographs are not suitable for your CV. So sitting on a bike or on a tourist location, or boating, or in a club. So I'm sure those photographs you will never use. But I have experienced that a lot of people use those photographs. So that's a big letdown for any employer, that he sees a very casual candidate is coming for the interview. Next mistake which I have observed is very long CVs, 7-8 page CVs. I don't know, I mean, I fail to understand, if you cannot complete your resume in 2 pages, maximum 3 pages, that means, you know, you have lack of articulation skills. You don't know how to articulate your job role, your performance, your functions, formatting. So if your CV is so long, the chances that nobody would read your CV. I have received a CV of 8 pages. Do you know what happened to that CV? That went into the trash can, because I had no time to read that CV. Second, in the CV, when you are making a CV, people are writing job roles as management theories. I have seen a CV, with my profession doesn't allow to share it on YouTube, but I'll try and share some samples from public domain, that if you are mentioning such a huge job description, it will spoil the chances that they are not, nobody is sitting to read the entire job description as a theoretical aspect or a management gyan. They want to know what you are doing, what was your function, what was your job role. That's it. Be very crisp. CV is just a marketing tool. Second level of discussion will happen once they like the CV. Then you have all the opportunity and time to elaborate your job role. So these were certain mistakes. I thought I should share it with everyone whosoever is on a job hunt during this pandemic. So please check if you have got these mistakes. Please correct them. I will also share in the description few websites where you can make ready-made format. You have ready-made formats, and you can make CVs, very professional CVs, and I will share the link. And if you want your free resume evaluation from us, I can take first 20 CVs and evaluate, give feedback. Do not follow up. Please comment and mail it on the mail address which we have given in the description. You can send your CV to us. We will evaluate and we will tell you what all needs to be done. We will not charge you anything. We will not correct you anything. We will not correct anything in that CV. We will just reply back that these are certain areas of improvement you should correct. Hope you like this video. Please do share with someone who is on a job hunt and want to improve his resume and get success in his job hunt. Thank you very much.